What is up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Pueblo County Sports Experience Podcast. My name is Devin Meyer. I'm here with Tannin Jackson, Chase Ginther, and Bellina Cipriani.
You're so nonchalant.
Oh my gosh, no,
Chase
I'm not.
Ginther. No, not you.
Oh, no,
Chase Ginther.
Chase
Chase goes.
Oh yeah. Chase is a nonchalant guy. Nonchalant, chill guy. What was I gonna say? Oh, this may be our very last episode of the winter sports season, because after this we'll only have technically 2 sports to talk about. And if girls basketball doesn't make the state, we'll only have 1, because I do think boys basketball is going to make it to state. Mm-hmm. That being said, happy Valentine's Day, everyone. Tannin has a story to tell us about Valentine's Day. How was it, kid?
I don't even remember what I did. It was lonely.
Oh.
Bro, you thought I had somebody?
Well, Chase brought up the fact that you had a story, and I was like, oh, let's start the podcast. I want this to be live on the
No,
story.
dude.
No.
Oh, no. That's a story for when the cameras are off.
Oh, okay.
True. How was your Valentine's Day though, Dev?
I got in trouble.
With your girl?
Yeah.
Why?
So we had some issues with my car. So
his car
the
sucks.
night before, I decided to go, because I couldn't see her in the morning, which was what we planned. I instead went up and went snowboarding with my friends.
Bro.
But then I came back and we watched a movie and hung out for a little bit.
What y'all watch?
We saw one of the new scary movies. I forgot what it was called.
Fire.
It was a chill day. I was in trouble for a little bit though.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. And did you guys, Chase, who was your Valentine?
You know, I'm running strong, 17 years strong, no Valentine. You know what I mean?
Lucas Lovato.
No, for the past 2 years, I've been carrying Red Lobster as a company. You know what I mean? I work 12 and a half hours straight, no break.
The job is his Valentine.
Yeah. The job is my Valentine. So, you know, I mean, that's
paycheck's going to look good.
Yeah, it was nice.
Like
it was nice.
Extra $200 there.
It was a good little day. So, you know, that's pretty much what I did for Valentine's Day.
Nice.
Yeah.
Bellina?
I went to the hockey game and then went and roamed around Target and Chick-fil-A and then the mall. Yeah.
Fire. Anyways, on to girls basketball, because we had a game.
Yep.
Only one, so I believe, over the weekend. So give us a breakdown, Tannin, of what happened there.
All right. So we played Lutheran. Final score 47-31. Not ideal. However, Lutheran is 13th in the state, according to my sources, Mariah. Now, according to Mariah, we started the game off pretty hot. And by pretty hot, I mean we were holding up against one of the best teams in the state.
Yeah, absolutely.
And after halftime, basically, they just kind of lost it, and Lutheran pulled ahead by a lot. And so, yeah, it was a pretty unfortunate game for our girls' basketball team. There are no stats, unfortunately, for the girls' basketball team. So I don't know who did well, who did what exactly. So kind of a short segment on girls' basketball. But
do you want to pull up the schedule for what they have remaining?
Yeah, what they got.
They have 2 games left, I believe.
Yeah, 2.
2 games.
2 games. There's one. It'll be the
on
second.
February the 18th.
It's going to be February 18th against Pueblo South. Now, South's record is literally horrendous. It is 1-21. Now, I don't dog on anybody, but golly.
Wait, who did they beat?
Who did they?
That's facts.
We're about to find out.
Because we beat them, 62-2?
It's 62.
Hold up.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
What?
DHPH.
They played DHPH?
Yeah.
What?
And it was 28-25. It was a close game.
What?
Wow.
What?
So yeah, I mean, shout out to that W, I guess. But yeah, so they're going to be playing the 18th, which would have been yesterday by the time you were watching this. And then their final game of the season is going to be against
East.
They're going to be playing there Friday.
Nope, here Friday.
Here Friday.
Yeah.
Sorry, I forgot
by
that
the boys basketball game is
boys
there.
basketball game is going to be there Thursday. Not sure why it's so mixed up, but it is. They're going to be playing here. We're going to be streaming it. So tune into the stream. Go show your support for the girls basketball team. Do you guys think we have a shot at winning this?
I think we have a shot. I think that it's going to be tough because they have that one really good chick.
Yeah, that one.
That averages like 30 points per game.
Yep.
But But, I mean, it wasn't a blowout last time they played. It was 43-20, so I guess 23 points. I mean, that is a big difference, but the Maya Beta, who's the one chick on that team that's really, really good, they held her to 13.
Dang.
So
not bad.
Yeah.
I think that we have a chance, yeah.
We do have a chance.
So we'll see how it goes, though. I think if we win this, we'll be tied with their league record because we'll both only have one loss in league. So it'll be definitely a clutch win.
Yeah.
Overall.
For sure.
Okay, so make sure to tune into that stream. Make sure to come to that game if you can. Who's going to be commentating it? I think I'm signed up for that.
I think it's
it's us because Chase gets his wisdom teeth removed and he doesn't want to commentate.
I don't want to commentate. No.
I'll be there too, but
aren't you on a camera?
Yeah.
Okay, so you can catch me and Devin commentating that game. Me and Devin may be one of the best, probably not the best because Chase is here, but one of the best. Me and Devin are one of the best commentators this side of the Mississippi, dog.
Yeah.
This side of the Mississippi is
Bro, we're fire.
You know who else is a W commentator? Manny, but he doesn't ever want to commentate.
I agree with that statement.
Manny, I feel like Manny would be such a intellectual.
Yeah, I mean, maybe since Eliza is becoming a really good person, a leader in the back, I could probably jump in.
If you wanted to.
If you wanted
It's
to.
Wednesday. Or not Wednesday, Thursday. Friday.
Would you be down, Manny?
I could try it. I've never.
Breaking news: Manny Bojorquez, Manny Boho himself, possibly commentating.
Yep. So
cleared.
Okay, now you definitely want to check in to see if Manny is going to be commentating. The myth, the legend himself. His
Might
heart
be a little weird.
His heart stopped yesterday,
bro.
Oh yeah, yesterday I took an off day. That's why we didn't. Yesterday, as in February the 17th.
So yeah, come watch a dead man commentate. That's probably kind of fire, actually. Okay, but that's all we're gonna have for girls basketball. So we're gonna be moving on to hockey, which Bellina. I want you to take it from here.
All right. So the hockey team finished their season out with a record 10-9, but league-wise, they were 7-3, so they placed third in their league, which unfortunately was not good enough to get them to playoffs.
Did Liberty make playoffs?
I don't know.
Or CSD 1-1?
No, definitely not. There's no way.
Here, let's look. Here.
Oh, no way.
District,
CSD 11-1. They
yuck now, bro.
So we barely missed playoffs.
Yeah, it was not by a lot that we missed playoffs.
Wow.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Good group of kids.
I'm
Good group
so
of
sad. I wanted those kids to go.
Yeah.
Caden, Dusty, Zeke, Brian, all of them from like the county kids especially.
No, you gotta love them.
Garrett, O'Brien, like everybody's worked so hard.
Yeah.
It's been one of my favorite teams to watch.
Horton,
in my career.
And they've been doing really good. So yeah, it's kind of unfortunate.
It's unfortunate, but they went out with a bang, right?
Yeah.
They did.
Yeah.
Wow.
They lost their
They did go out with one of the best records that they've had in the 4 years that I've been here.
Oh, by far, yeah.
So they unfortunately lost the last 2 games of the season.
Yo, my bad.
They lost against Caprock Academy 1-0. There's not a whole lot of stats
so
for this game other than Brian had 2 penalty minutes and then Peter Crane saved 30 shots out of 31. So
not bad.
Real quick. I've been like every time we talk about hockey, I want to say this. Peter Krenz is my non-Pueblo County player of the week, player of the season,
player of the decade, dude.
That kid is.
Didn't he get like 70 saves in 1 year?
Yeah.
He really was not that hyped up.
No,
at the beginning of the season,
no.
Nobody expected him to be this good, but
exactly.
he has had so many
saves.
He
has done phenomenal.
Yeah, no, he really has. Shout out.
What school does he go
Peter.
to?
I don't know. I think he might be homeschool.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm not.
But shout out him. He's been doing
such a dog.
A great job.
Yes. And then they played Durango, which they unfortunately lost this game 5-1.
You know what? I'm proud of them.
I'm proud of them.
Yeah.
Durango last year, I think it was like 9-0.
It was. Yeah, it was 9-0.
It was bad.
Yeah. The only goal in that game came from Caden Dorwart, which I do have a clip of.
Sort of like you rewind that back.
Yeah. He was just able to perfectly get it past the goalie.
Nice.
He had a tough little celebration afterwards too. He plugged the ears because I guess the guy that he was going up against just kept talking, right? And then he scored the goal and just plugged his ears. Right, it was pretty tough.
Fire.
Yeah.
And then they got 5-1.
Oh, and then
it was a pretty physical game.
On physical games.
Yeah.
Tyler Horton, he turned into prime Floyd Mayweather after the game.
And Tyler Horton wants the whole team. Oh, here we go. My goodness.
That is not good.
Oh, that's a fight and a half here.
Tried to take on 20 of the Durango hockey players at once, and bench is cleared, but
that's such a dub though.
That's kind of cool. Yeah.
There was
what a way to go out.
There were so many penalties. The whole game. In total, County had 76 penalty minutes. Brian had 16. Zeke had 10. Then Colton, Zan, and Caden all had 2. So it was just like overall, it was such a physical game.
Everybody was just
They were like the parents were
getting into
it. Yeah. There was some shouting going on.
Were the parents fighting?
The parents weren't fighting, but they were yelling at the refs like on every call that was being made.
So awesome.
And it was very like tense in the arena.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. But that's
funny.
Oh, I was just gonna say that's all I have for hockey. They had a great season overall, and yeah.
Once again, as we round out the winter sports season, shout out hockey boys.
I love you guys.
All of you guys are fantastic. You put on a great podcast. You came on here.
One of the best.
One of our best podcasts. Go check it out.
Go check it out.
You guys did amazing. Like way overwhelming. You guys surpassed all expectations. Congratulations, you guys.
Yeah, for real.
Anyway, we're going to be moving on to wrestling, and I believe that Chase Ginther has that. Chase, take it away.
Heck yeah. All right, so it was a big weekend for wrestling. You know what I mean? Obviously, the biggest weekend, that every wrestler dreams of. And we had 5 dudes. We had 5 dudes make it to state, right? And that's going to be Rayleigh Diaz Gonzalez, Izzy Trujillo, Adrian Gomez, Logan Raggi, and then Vicente Sanchez Vasquez, right? So good group of dudes. You got to love them, right?
Right.
We had 2 placers. We had 5th place Vicente Sanchez Vasquez and 5th place Izzy Trujillo as well. Unfortunately, the other 3 were not able to place, but
darn.
5th place, that's nothing to look down upon, especially for Izzy. He's just a sophomore. So, future state champion for sure. Mark my words, he's going to be future state champ. Also from Pueblo County for the girls wrestling, it was their state tournament up there as well. Bella Mares, she's a freshman, and she ended up taking 4th at state.
Nice.
Sick.
And not only did she take 4th, but Central as a whole, their girls wrestling team, they won 4A as a whole, which is impressive.
Heck yeah.
Incredibly impressive.
Mm-hmm.
East ended up winning 4A state.
Again.
Yeah, again.
Back-to-back champs.
East is solid. East
is solid. They're good.
Yeah.
But I overall, I say it was a pretty good state for Pueblo County students in general. So
love it.
Yeah. No, it was a good weekend for them.
Shout out Vince and Izzy once again. Shout out everybody that made it to state, but real big shout out to Vince and Izzy. Izzy, wish you the best of luck throughout your future high school career, and hopefully we see a state championship in your future.
Wyatt Ferris is the biggest what if in Pueblo County.
Oh yeah, he would have.
Dude,
bro.
Wyatt would have gone crazy at state. Fortunately, he dislocated.
We should have had him on some Perk Angle-esque stuff.
For real.
Wrestling with a dislocated arm. Anyways, congratulations to you wrestlers.
Yep.
On to boys basketball.
Heck yeah.
My favorite and my sport in particular. All right. So since the last stream, we have had 3 games. Or last podcast, we had 3 games. Colorado Christian High School, Pueblo Central, and Pueblo South.
Yes, sir.
All 3 great games.
Dubs.
With
all dubs, by the way.
All of them being dubs. We're on a 4-game win streak.
Heck yeah.
And then real quick before we dive into what's going on here, we play East Thursday.
It's a big game.
The 20th. Huge game. If you're watching this and you're a student or even a parent, show up.
Yeah, you got to show up.
East brought a rowdy section to County.
Yeah, they did.
We commentated that game, and it was loud. They were loud.
Mm-hmm.
We need to be louder, and we need to go out there. Yeah. And if County wins this game, we need to turn East into our home. And if County wins this, we lock our spot for state.
Yeah, we're going to state.
It's true. We're going to state, and there is a chance if the right things fall that we can win SCL. Now it's a lot of good things, and the first things is that we need to be East.
Yeah.
So that being said, I'm gonna start us off with the Colorado Christian game.
Yes, sir.
As soon as it loads, and it was close. I went to this game. It was close the entire time. I didn't get clips because I was busy messing with Manny's camera.
Okay.
If Manny wants to show up some of the flicks that I got that were tough, there's not many, but that'd be cool. That being said, there's no stats for this game, which is weird because I believe there is stats for this Central game that happened after. And this game was absolutely huge.
Awesome game.
And so fun.
Such an upset.
Actually a insane upset. We lost by 19 points last time we played Central.
Yeah.
Now, Central was without a couple kids, but that's their doing, ineligibility. That's on them.
They did it to themselves.
They did it to themselves, and they just cost their team because, who knows what would have happened.
Yeah.
I personally think with what I saw, Lowry Kirkland hit 3 threes within the first freaking quarter.
That's crazy.
And he just kept balling out throughout the night. He had 19 total points. Cole Barger also balled out, shot 60% from the field, and had 17 points. Cohen Glenn was just a beast defensively, didn't miss a shot on the offensive end. He had 9. It was a great game. All in all, everybody did their part, and County definitely pulled out an upset.
Yeah, they did.
And it wasn't necessarily a close game. I mean, 8 points is close, but
not that close.
I expected it to be closer. Pueblo County Hornets got their probably biggest win of the season. Not to mention, and we'll throw up a clip of this, Cohen Glenn throwing it down
a dunk, dude.
After the game.
A win for your Pueblo County Hornets, 58-50. Cohen Glenn slams it at the buzzer. Pueblo County Hornets with an upset.
To get the crowd hyped. And Central out of our stadium.
Heck yeah.
Out of the nest.
Heck yeah.
That being said, we then played South yesterday on the 17th.
Big game as well.
Big game as well. Energy wasn't as close to Central, but
it was a good game.
It was a good game. It was a fun game. We had Damian Cordova on for a little halftime interview.
Yeah, former County and South basketball player.
Yeah, so unique perspective there.
It was unique.
And County ended up winning that game 51-44. So
stats.
Pretty big game. No stats for County. However, Kate Ortiz and the freshman Jarrell William did make us work for this win.
They did, yeah.
Other than that, County
One notable player though for this game, Lowry Kirkland at the end there in the fourth quarter. He turned up with a free throw. He had double. It's a lose-lose situation for South there because if you foul, you obviously get some more time. You got to force those free throw errors if there's any. Lowry, there was no errors there.
No, he didn't.
Not in the fourth quarter.
No, he was crazy.
He missed 2 free throws that entire game, and I think he shot 5 pairs.
Yeah, it was crazy. Yeah. Increasing our win by, I think, 7. We won by 7 or 8. I'm not sure. 7. Yeah. So, I mean, just incredible there.
No, Lowry was
consistency.
Clutch.
I think there was a couple of really nice threes that were pulled off too. A lot of great drives to the basket that just helped us get some leads there. It was a really good game.
It was.
100%.
I said it better myself.
And, I mean, Lowry, he's been balling out all season.
He really has. He stepped it up.
Recently he's been on one, but all season he's been a leader for this team, and he's been clutch. I look forward to seeing you guys in state, and I'm going to try to make it to a couple of games.
Oh, yeah, we'll be there.
That being said, I believe it's on to what could be our final player of the week.
Player of the week?
Let's get into the winter season.
Who wants to start us off?
I'll start us off. Lowry Kirkland. Right. He's 100% earned it. He led us in that win against South and Central. He's been a leader on this team. He hasn't got one yet. He deserves it more than anyone, in my personal opinion.
All right, I'll go next. I personally think it should be Izzy Trujillo. He's just a sophomore. Being the 5th best at your weight class is just a sophomore. I mean, it's pretty impressive.
Where was this hype last week when I said Izzy Trujillo and he got first in his weight class at regionals?
I wasn't here last week.
Oh, yeah, never mind. Sorry.
So, I mean, he proved himself. He's 5th in the state just as a sophomore. I think he's definitely a future state champion. So, Izzy Trujillo is going to be my player of the week.
All right, everyone's looking at me like they're expecting something. So, okay. Basically, I had this exact same 2 people in mind, Lowry and Izzy. Man, okay, this is actually really hard, but I do think that Izzy deserves the player of the week. I feel like it's so close. I feel like it honestly could go to either, but my vote goes to Izzy for all the reasons Chase just told you, he's only a sophomore, at that state, and he probably deserves it by now. I mean,
he won regionals. Yeah, he won regionals.
He won regionals. So my vote is going to go to Izzy, but that's not an easy choice. I do think that Lowry also deserves it.
No, Lowry does deserve
just as much as Izzy, but Izzy gets my personal vote.
Yeah.
So it comes down to
bias.
Bellina. Can either make it a tiebreaker or make it Izzy Trujillo.
If Bellina goes Lowry, it goes to Manny. Manny is our final.
Do it for the script.
Word.
Do it for the plot.
Or you can go with someone else.
The script for the podcast says Bellina needs to vote Lowry.
I was gonna go with Izzy, but I know I didn't follow the script, but I just after last week, like he was the second person, and well, not the second person, but he was the other person we were talking about. And after how he did at state, I just think it should go to Izzy.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, word is spoken. Congratulations, Izzy Trujillo. Definitely earned it. Definitely deserved it. Can't argue with that at all. Congratulations, Izzy Trujillo. You are our player of the week.
Make sure to post that on time, Jizo.
I do. I post when I can.
Nah.
You post it.
To be fair, Tate Lanham has no photos.
Yeah, Tate Lanham sent me 0 pictures, and Dine didn't clip that podcast.
But Izzy Trujillo with the dub on Player of the Week.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations.
Congrats.
Congratulations. Chase, do you want to do the outro?
Yeah, I'll do it.
All right.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We appreciate you guys so much.
We do.
We really do. So make sure you guys go like, follow, subscribe on all our accounts at PCSN. And yeah, we'll see you guys next time.
Bye. Bye.